Hey y'all, it's Jamie Deen. I'm in Mama's kitchen and it's almost Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday of the year, by the way, because there's college football and there's lots of family and there's lots of food. I've got family all through the house today. My great-great's here, my cousin Kari's here. Everybody's coming together around the table this time of year, especially here at Mama's house. It is so good, and one of the staples that we have every year is a pumpkin pie. So that's what we're gonna do for you today. So if you don't have anything else to do, go buy yourself and all your things that you need and make yourself a pie dough. Or you just go buy one from the freezer, poke it, and cook it, which is what I do. But there are lots of beautiful ways that you could dress up a pie. If you want to go pinch and fold, and if you want to make your own, please do. We're so busy around here, I barely have time to go to the grocery store to buy the frozen one to get my pie in the oven. So that's what I've done today. We've got our pie crust has been pre-baked off and it's ready to go. And here is the filling. This is a really easy recipe. I always say that, but for the most part, our recipes that we do here are fairly easy because everybody is busy. We got 8-ounce package of cream cheese here, and I'm just gonna soften up with my hand mixer a little bit. Just to get it a little mixy. Okay, just real quick, light beat. And to this, we're gonna add our pumpkin. Give me a good tool to work with here. What we have here is 2 cups of mashed canned pumpkin. So we're gonna add our pumpkin into our cream cheese. This is good enough for me to eat just this way. I love cream cheese and pumpkin. We're gonna whip these together. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna turn this back down now. To this, I'm gonna add our sugar. This is 1 cup of granulated sugar. Also going to beat in a little bit of salt. This is about a good pinch. A little bit of pepper got in there too. That's about 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now we're also going to mix in, follow me here now. I got 3 eggs, 1 whole egg, and then 2 egg yolks. Okay, so 3 yolks, 1 whole egg, 2 egg yolks. We're also going to add 1 cup of half and half. We have 1/4 cup of melted butter. And we'll mix this up before we put our spices in. All right, I've got all this stuff combined, so let's add some of our flavors in here. This is 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger. This is, no, I'm sorry, that's 1/4 teaspoon of ginger. This is 1/2 teaspoon of our fresh cinnamon. And then we're gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. All right, one more time around the bend with the mixer. All right, now we're gonna pour this carefully into, how do I release these? Yeah, it'll be all right. I'm gonna do this. You can drip in there. And we're gonna pour this into our pie filling. Now I've got some filling left over. You know what I might do is take this extra that I have and put it in a little muffin tin and do some little pumpkin muffins. Doesn't that sound good? Ooh, I just tasted that, and even though it's got raw eggs in it, it is 1000% delicious. Got my oven on 350. This is gonna bake for about 50 minutes. And soon I'm gonna be eating pumpkin pie. This is amazing. Y'all stick around. All right, y'all. My pie is out of the oven. You know, I had so much pie filling left over that Teresa and I put an extra pie in the oven. Extra pie? How awesome is that? Now all we have to do is wait patiently for this to cool. Probably only about 15 or 20 minutes, I guess. We'll just sit here and wait for this to cool. Let's just see what's happening down in here. I ain't waiting 15 minutes. Maybe nobody will notice. Oh, I'm gonna burn my face off again, I can tell.
Oh, but look
I just
how good.
can't. I know it. Should I try to cut a piece?
Nah.
All right, wait. It is so hot, y'all. Every time.
And yet you go in again.
Gosh, it's like a pumpkin fluff.
Add some whipped cream.
The half and half with the pumpkin. The spices, y'all. I could probably almost cut this, but I'm gonna let it cool. Well, just let me try. Here's a knife. I hate to leave it looking so ugly. Look, and instead of making a cut where only one piece was ugly, I cut it where two pieces are gonna be ugly. Not really thinking straight when I got pumpkin on the brain. Well,
We do recommend that you let it cool.
you are gonna have to let this cool. But when you're cooking food at the house, I always say, if you ain't selling it, who cares? This pie is fantastic, although I did cut it too soon. It tastes delicious. You'll be thankful that you have this pumpkin pie at your table this Thanksgiving. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'll see y'all around the kitchen.
Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.